Okay, our topic today is about banking and finance. I'm sure most, if not some of you, would have already been to a bank before, right? Can you tell me, or can you name me what are some of the banks available in Brunei? Yes? Okay, correct. We have the SCB Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, and yes, we can have the BIBD Bank, Bank Islam Brunei Darussalam, and we even also can have the type. Okay, these are some of the banks available in Brunei. Okay, so now what is a bank? Okay, so a bank is a place that helps people to deal with their money. Okay, if you can take out a highlighter, I want you to highlight the keywords. Okay, a bank is a place that helps people to deal with their money. Okay, it offers customer with a range of banking and financial service. So these service are the topic that we're going to be learning about in this topic. Okay, now what are the two types of bank? Number one, okay, you use a pen, okay, write down, okay, what are the two types of bank? Number one, we have the commercial banks, and number two, we have the central bank, okay? Commercial bank is owned by individual or private people, okay? It is set up to serve the business, okay? Whereas central bank is owned by the government, okay? And normally is used by the government to manage their monetary policy, okay? The monetary policy of the country. So you just need to know there are two types, and one is the commercial, okay, owned by the private and to serve the business, and two is mainly for the government, okay, owned by the government. Now, primary functions of commercial banks. What are the functions of the bank? Okay, like the one we have been through. For example, like the SCB or that. So number one, the service or the functions. Number one, accept the deposit. Deposit is for example, you deposit money into the bank, meaning you put money. Deposit is putting money in. Okay, so you deposit money into the bank. Okay, so there are three types of account where you can deposit or put in money into your bank account. Okay, so there are three types. Okay, so the bank can accept deposit from the people, business, or other form of organization. Three types. Number one, we can have the saving. We can have the savings deposit, okay, which we call the saving account. Number one, this is the account that normally we are accustomed to. We have, okay, like you could have a saving account at type. The fixed deposit account, or we call the fixed deposit or fixed deposit account. And number three is called the current account. So these are the three accounts where people can put money into their bank account. Okay, so number one, savings account is the most basic form of account that most people will have. So money you put in the bank, your savings account, and then it keeps safe from the theft, meaning kecurian, fire, robbery, people steal your money, and frauds. Okay, money can be withdrawn anytime. Okay, so if you use the saving account, if you need to withdraw the money, you can withdraw anytime. You have the ATM card, or you can even withdraw at the counter. Also can through the ATM or at the counter. And this one fixed deposit is whereby you open up the fixed deposit account, but the money you have to keep it inside for a fixed period of time. Okay, for example, maybe like 1 year or maybe 2 years, depending on the agreement with the bank. current account can be withdrawn anytime, okay? Current account is normally opened up by the business, okay? Later on we'll go through the difference, okay? So savings account, the normal account that we open, we have the interest, okay? But the interest is lower, okay? 0.1% only, or 0.2%. The fixed deposit account normally have a higher interest, whereas for the current account, you do not earn any interest for the current account. But with the current account, why some business they open up the current account? Because the current account, they can allow the business to issue check, okay? So meaning to say, if you have a saving account, you cannot issue a check. Same for this one. The check issuing is only available for the current account holder, okay? So when they can issue a check, there's no need to carry large sum of money, okay? You don't have to carry a large sum of money around because you can issue the check. So these two cannot issue the check. When you open up the saving account, they will give you a passbook. But I think nowadays, many of the banks, they do not give the passbook anymore. Instead, they recommend you to do online. Everything, like for example, the statement, everything they will send to you online. You can still opt for a passbook, okay, like a small passport size kind of passbook, but then this would require additional charge, okay? So if you have a saving account, a passbook could be given to you, okay? And then ATM card, when you want to withdraw money, you use the ATM card, okay? And to deposit money, also you can use the ATM machine, okay? However, if you wish, you can also withdraw or deposit money through the bank, through the counter, okay? If you deposit through the bank counter, you use the deposit, you have to fill out the deposit slip, okay? Fill out the deposit slip. Fill out the deposit slip. So if the fixed deposit account, a certificate of acknowledgement will be given, okay? If you open up, and they will tell you how much interest you will gain at the end of maybe 1 year, your contract, okay? How much you will get, okay? So if you want to withdraw the money out before 1 year, then there could be a penalty charge, or if there's no penalty, then you couldn't be eligible for the amount of interest that they promise you. So current account, Sam, the money can be withdrawn anytime. And then for this current account, at the end of the month, they will give you the bank statement, okay? That will state all the transactions that you have done with the bank for the month, okay? Savings account also can Sam, they will have a bank statement, but nowadays they have gone digital, so the statement could also be mailed to you email to you instead of giving you the hard copy by mail, okay? So that's all for the topic today.